A very good morning, friends. Myself S.S. Dugale, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department. Today we are going to deal with the another advanced machining process, what we called as a electrochemical grindings. And what is the electrochemical grinding? Its advantages, disadvantages, applications, and entire thoroughly process we can see in this lecture. So electrical energy based removing, this is the electrical energy based removing technique which accomplishes the electrochemical grinding, electrochemical honing, and electrochemical machining. Today we have to deal with the electrochemical grinding. So first of all, we have to check the overview of electrochemical grinding. Electrochemical grinding is a variation of ECM that combines the electrolyte activity with the physical removal of material by means of electrically charged wheels. Electrochemical grinding can produce burr-free and stress-free parts without heat or metallurgical cause by mechanical grinding, eliminating the need of secondary machining operations. In case of conventional machining, after one machining we required for better surface another secondary machining, but in this particular electrochemical grinding we does not require another secondary operations. So like electrochemical machining, it generates little or no heat which can distort the delicate components. So what is the definition of electrochemical grinding? So electrochemical grinding is a special form of electrochemical machining which employs the combined action of electrochemical attack, also and abrasion of rapidly removing material from electrically conductive workpiece, usually hard tough materials. It is a non-abrasive process and therefore produces a precise cuts that are free of heat, stress, burr, and mechanical distortion. It is the in case of ECG, that is electrochemical grinding, the variation of electrochemical machining that uses a conductive rotating abrasive wheels. ECG can be compared to electroplating, but with the major differences. ECG depletes the material from the work and deposit it in the electrolyte. However, it does not plate material from the work onto the wheel. So electroplating is different and electrochemical grinding is different material. In case of electroplating, we deposit material from one place to one point to the another point, but in case of this particular, it is the process to remove the material from the workpiece. So this is a general schematic diagram of ECM, that is electrochemical machining or electrochemical grinding. Look at this. This particular electrolyte solution is provided over here on the workpiece, which is a supply. This is the grinding wheel. These are the brushes where collecting ring DC power is supply. Positive is supply to the workpiece, while negative, that is cathode, is supplied to the grinding wheel. In short, I say, you can see, observe over here. Look at this. This is the electrochemical grinding procedure layout. In this particular layout, you can see we have the electrolyte solution which can be pumped by this using pump. Filter removes the burr or dust particles from this particular solutions. With proper pressure gauge, we adjust the pressure, and this particular adjusted or controlled pressure is supplied onto the workpiece with respect to the grinding wheel using a flow meter. It regulates the flow. So positive is supplied to the workpiece, while the negative source is supplied to the grinding wheel. the material can be removed by electrolyte plus grinding wheel. This is the insulating grit. Okay, and all other removing the material which we removed, which is collected in this particular tank. So what is the working principle and in what way it will be work? Just look at this particular. This is a grinding wheel having a rotation. This is a workpiece whose material is to be removed. The material can be removed in the three phases: phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. Phase 1 is initial phase, phase 2 is semi-finished, or phase 3 will get the finished material. So this amount of material is removed during the process. The amount of material removed in the phase 1 is large. Look at this. Material to be removed in phase 1 from this point to this point, it is phase 1. So maximum amount of material is removed in phase 1. Amount of material removed in phase 2 is this particular. Small amount of material is removed in phase 3, while phase 2, and while phase 3 is the general finishing process. So in case of this particular electrochemical grinding, electrochemical electrolyte solution is provided, which maximum amount of material is removed by this particular electrolyte solution and small amount of material is removed by this particular grinding procedure. So the wheels and workpiece are electrically conductive in this particular process. Wheel used the last for many grindings. Typically 90% of the metal are removed by electrolysis. This is important. And only 10% of the abrasive material is removed by abrasive grinding wheel. Look at this. In this procedure, 90% of the material is removed by this electrolyte solution and only 10% is removed by this particular grinding wheel. So capable of producing smooth edges without burrs caused by the mechanical grinding. Normal mechanical grinding, as the same grinding is done over here, but instead of this particular addition is that electrolyte solution removes the material which is large amount as compared to the grinding. It does not produces the appreciable heat that would distort the workpiece, because electrolyte solution not only remove the material but also it cools down the workpiece. So decompose the workpiece and dissipate them into the electrolyte solution. The most common electrolytes are sodium chloride and sodium nitrate. These are the two solutions, electrolytes, which can be used to remove the material at a concentration of 2 lbs per gallon. So what are the machining conditions for ECG? There are different machining conditions for ECG which is commonly used. That is feed rate up to 0.25 mm per minute, gap is 0.025 mm, grinding wheel speed is near about 25 to 30 meter per second, voltage 5 to 15 DC volts apply, current density is 50 to 200 ampere. So metal removal rate is 100 to 500 cubic meter per centimeter square. And then we also used the contact pressure of near about which varies from 1 to 8 kg per centimeter square. Electrolyte solution is of NaCl, there is sodium chloride, NaNO3, NaNO2 having mixed with the water. So accuracy obtainable is near about 0.010 mm, so up to 100 micron accuracy can be achieved. Surface finish is near about 0.1 to 0.2 finishes are possible. Power of motor driving is generally a single HP motor is used. The pump is 0.5 HP pump is used. Operating current range is 150 to 300 amperes and a rating of power pack is near about 3.5 kilovolt. So typical surface roughness data for electrochemical metal removal process are in front of you. In case of electrochemical metal removal process, ECM or ECG or ELP, in case of electrochemical machining or electrochemical grinding, these are the different. In case of electrochemical machining, we up to 0.1 to 0.1 to 4 microns range be possible for surface finish. But electrochemical grinding, we get 0.1 to only 1 micron. Up to the 1 micron we get the surface finished value. These are the cumulative average values of the same. So what is the MRR? That is material removal rate in electrochemical grinding. In ECG, the total material removed is the sum of the metal removed obtained by electrochemical action and by mechanical grinding actions. The material is removed by 90% of material is removed by electrochemical solution and 10% of material removed by this particular mechanical grinding. So total material removed is Vt is equal to V electrolyte plus V grinding, that is metal removed by electrolysis and plus grinding. V is the volume of metal removed by electrochemical action, while Vg is the volume removed by grinding action due to the fast rotation of the abrasive wheel. So what tolerance we got? The tolerance that can be achieved using electrochemical grinding depends greatly on the material being cut, the size and depth of cut, and ECG parameters being used. On small cuts near about 5 microns, tolerance can be achieved with the careful control of grinding parameters. This kind of grinding is mostly used because it can shape very hard metals also, and also because it is chemical reducing process. The wheel lasts longer time than the normal grinding wheel can. So this type of grinding has a different types of wheels, so it can shape the metals whatever they need to be shaped. It produces smoother burr-free surface and causes less surface stress than the original grinding methods. So important point to be observed, the ECG process which gives the successfully results are: ECG equipments must be in a good condition to achieve the best results in electrolytic grinding. Remember, in case of electrochemical grinding wheel life is much more than the conventional grinding life, because 90% of the material is removed by chemical reaction. So another important point to be observed while ECG process for successful results are: the carbide workpiece should not be allowed to dwell against the wheel, as this will results in pitting. So this is the most important point. The diamond wheel must be kept clean in order to maintain the proper gap between the anode and cathode. A soft dressing or stick aluminum oxide may be used for this particular purpose. Remember, there is you maintain a constant gap between the diamond wheel and this particular anode and cathode. So HSS is generally machined with high current density, whereas water current is generally machined with the low current density. So control of overcut in ECG. In any process, overcut or undercut is the major problem while machining. In case of electrochemical grinding, the following machining parameters which affects the overcut in electrolyte grinding include the following. Number one, voltage. Overcut is directly proportional to the voltage in case of electrochemical grinding. Current density, you have to maintain the proper current density as mentioned earlier. Electrolyte, overcut is directly related to the electrolyte. It should not be very much strong so that it provides the overcut. Feed rate, the feed rate of grinding wheel as well as the feed rate of electrolyte solution is maintained constant throughout the machining grinding procedure or throughout the machining process. And workpiece consumption, so these are the parameters which controls the overcut in the ECG. So what are the performance characteristics of ECG? There are different performance characteristics of ECG, that is influence of contact pressure, influence of grinding wheel speed, influence of DC potential between the wheel and the workpiece, and also the influence of abrasive grain size. So number one is influence of contact pressure. Increase in the contact pressure directly results in the higher electrochemical metal removal rate as well as higher mechanical metal removal rate. Look at this, it is a directly proportional. If you increase the contact pressure, look at this, kg per centimeter square, increase the contact pressure, it will increase the electrochemical metal removal rate cubic meter per minute, it will increases. Next is improvement of grinding wheel speed. As the grinding wheel speed, you increase the grinding wheel speed, metal removal rate as well as current density also goes on increasing. So at the same limit, it will directly proportional. As we increase the wheel speed, its metal removal rate or goes increase, but beyond the speed you cannot increase the. So higher grinding wheel speed results in so increasing the flow of electrolyte and thus increasing the effect of heat and gas formation. Influence of DC potential between the wheel and workpiece, it is also a directly proportional, you can see in the graph. So what are the different wheels that can be used for electrochemical grinding? Number one is diamond wheels. These wheels are used to electrochemically grind flat surface of tungsten carbide tools and other carbide parts. These are the commonly used wheel is diamond wheels. Non-diamond face wheels. This type of wheels are used for grinding a flat surface of steel and alloy steel. For the steel alloy where we exactly flat surface are required, in this condition you can use the non-diamond face wheels. The abrasive used in this type of wheel has a aluminum oxide for non-diamond face wheels. Third is non-diamond wheels. Dressable resin bond and copper loaded wheels are used extensively for all applications other than the tungsten carbide. For particular tungsten carbide diamond wheels and other than tungsten carbide material, you can use for the non-diamond wheels for making a high flat surface of steel and alloy. You can use the non-diamond face wheels. So diamond wheel having a common specification which is used in the electrochemical grinding. It has a cup shape, it has metallic bond bronze, diameter near about 250 mm, having a width of rim is near about 20 to 25 mm, has a diamond concentration about near about D100, diamond particles used to 100 to 200 micron size, wheel speed is near about 1800 meters per minute, and grinding ratio is near about 80. So what is the function of abrasive wheel? The function of abrasive during the ECG, abrasive function as following functions is it performs. It removes the electrically resistant film from the face of the work. The abrasive provides an electrically insulated gap between the cathodic wheel and anodic work. Without this, there would be a direct electrical short and results in damage to the both wheel and the work. For optimum and maximum stock removal, the gap must be less than 0.03 mm. The wheel carries the electrolyte in the space between the abrasive grain across the face of the work. Without electrolyte between the wheel and work, there would not be any chemical reactions. So what are the electrolytes used for electrochemical grinding? For ferrous, nickel and cobalt alloys, we can use sodium chloride. For tungsten, we can use sodium nitrate. For titanium, zirconium and colibrium, we can use the sodium chloride. For tungsten and molybdenum, we can use sodium carbonate or sodium hydroxide. For copper or silver, you can use the sodium nitrate. It must be a temperature range between the 30 to 35 degrees Celsius for electrolyte, and pressure of used to be plumb is near about 35 to 70 kilopascal. So ECG process can be applied for the following common methods of grinding. ECG process can be used for face wheel grinding, cone wheel grinding, peripheral grinding of surface grinding, or form wheel square grinding. So what are the advantages of this particular ECG? ECG increases the wheel life due to the negligible wear, because 90% of the material removal is done by this particular electrochemical reaction. So fixture used for holding the components are simple in construction. Another advantage is that cutting tools with specially shaped tips can be ground quickly. Heating problem is no any heating problem is there, so no any surface cracks are produced also in electrochemical grinding. We can got up the surface finish up to 0.25 micron is possible from the ECG. No metallurgical damage from the heat, and cost of grinding is reduced by 25 to 40%. And next is more precise tolerance can be achieved by this particular electrochemical grinding. Some of the disadvantages is also for the electrochemical grinding. It is high capital cost. It produces the corrosive environment. It required to high preventive maintenance cost. It is not economical for soft materials. It is generally applied for hard materials. Machining cost earned by ECG in present certain difficulties. It produces the non-conductive hard work materials such as ceramics cannot be machined by ECG process. So what are the applications of this particular ECG? Primarily used in the grinding of tungsten carbide tool bits. It is also used in grinding of cutting tools, chilled iron castings, magnet alloys, counter milling of honeycomb structure, etc. It is used for machining of cemented carbides like satellites, refractory materials, stainless steel, high alloy steel, or etc. Chromium plated materials, flame hardened materials, and temperature sensitive alloys can be machined without forming thermal cracks or distortion by ECG. Grinding of super alloys, turbine blades, etc. is done by ECG. Burr free sharpening or hypodermic needles can be manufactured with this particular ECG. So this is all about ECG, that is electrochemical grinding process. If you have any doubt or query, then comment in the comment box. Thank you.